gonna start seated. Cross legs right up on your sit bones. Make sure you have some room. Enjoy the vibes. Take a breath in. And then a blow out. It's a little loud. And in. And out. So in through the nose. Feel the ribcage with air. And then exhale, sigh. Just let everything sink. Nice and slow, and then out. Hands at your side. Same thing. Add your arms. Inhale, arms float right. And then out. Again, big breath in. And then out. Two more. Big breath in. And out. One more. Inhale. And out. One arm stays down. Inhale, arm comes up and over. Slide out. Exhale, side. Inhale, come up. Over other side. Exhale, side. Inhale, come up. Exhale, side. One more. In and up. Hold arms. Exhale, arms down side. Roll the shoulders up and back. One more time. One arm, come across, turn. Sit up nice and tall, still on our sit bones. And then we'll switch, release, turn. A nice little pull, start to bring that arm behind. Squeeze the back, lift the chest. The front, leave that one arm where it is, crisscross the other over, inhale, and when you exhale this time, blow out through the lips, purse lips, roll back towards tailbone, inhale, come up, and then blow out to go back, in and up, and out, one more, and out, in and up. Exhale, sigh, relax, let go with the hands. Roll the shoulders up and down. One more time. Take the legs out in front. Flex the feet, inhale, arms up. Exhale, sigh, forward fold. Hold here, breath in. Exhale, sigh, sink into your stretch. Inhale. And exhale, sigh, sink into the stretch. All right, let's sit up, one hand at a time, walk yourself up, roll it nice and slow. All right, let's bring ourselves down onto the back, and let's continue that warm up, going through our movement in neutral spine. Okay, and then out of neutral spine, so we know what that feels like. Remember, small of your back, slight lift under there, should be able to get fingertips to the sides, but not all the way through. Take the hands, thumb and thumb, pointer finger, make a diamond. Place that over the belly button. Your feet are about hip distance apart. Let your upper arms fall just to the floor. And we're going to do our deep breath again. So we inhale. Feel the fingers spread. Hard exhale. Pulling in. Feel the low back press to the floor. Then inhale, release that. And then an exhale, sigh. Good. One deep breath in. Hard exhale. Add a pelvic tilt now. So squeeze glutes a bit. Inhale, release. Relax the glutes, let the low back come up a little. Exhale, sigh. Again, big breath in. A hard exhale. This time a little more force into the feet when you do your pelvic tilt as well. Inhale, release. And an exhale, sigh. Arms come down at your sides, palms up. Butterfly them. So bring them out to the sides up overhead. And then pat, press down. Turn and open. Pat down. We add breathing as we go for this. Big inhale. And the exhale, just sigh. Notice how the low back shouldn't move. We're not doing the hard exhale. Two more. Also warming up through our shoulders, so we're rotating. You can bend at the elbows if you need to when you go to bring the arms up. Last one, bring it down. Turn the palms up. Lift your hips in a pelvic tilt, 2 counts. And lower slow. Okay, with some pressure in the feet I talked about before. Add the pelvic tilt to lift the hips higher. And And we're basically going backwards today. Normally we go with the head nod, chin tilt first. But we're just going to go the other way. So think chest to chin. We want that pelvic tilt. Squeeze high at the top so that your chest comes up towards your chin. Start stretching out through the back of the neck. Last one. And release. All right, let's put it together with this upper body now. Inhale up. Exhale, curl up. It's a hard exhale. Chin to the chest. Inhale, turn your palms around as you go down. Exhale, hard curl up, head nod. Inhale as you lower your body and the arms come around. Exhale, sigh. And then release the arms down at your sides. Palms down this time. Bring their feet in close. Lower leg, lift, and down. So we're just moving through our movements here to kind of warm everything up. Keep a neutral spine on this one, so don't think of pressing your low back to the ground. Should feel that little space, the normal lumbar curve. We're good to go, because we're going to pick up some speed. So I want you to hold the core tight. You're going to lift, put it down, lift, put it down. Add a point of your toe to bring that leg, lower leg into play, and notch that knee. It doesn't go past the hips. So it was 8 more, 7. Just warming up through the hips. 1 more. Hold. Both legs are going to raise up for 2 and then lower down for 2 to a flat foot. Notice how you have to tighten the core to get the legs up without swinging through the low back. Hard exhale to bring that up. Will help. Inhale to bring it down. Okay, out. Inhale down. And up. Hold up here. Inhale and just release. And then exhale, side these legs here. Extend one leg. Bend. Extend. And bend. So we got that pointed toe. That leg, knee over hip, 90 degree. And when you extend your leg, think 45. Just cut that in half. Awesome. A little quicker, like we did the taps. In, out, in. You're going to feel the body want to pull. Your low back is tight. So you need to keep that neutral spine. If you need to, anytime, throw the finger and thumb back into that diamond and focus on that. Feel your core working to keep the legs, okay, from pulling your low back off the ground. 4, 3, 2, we're almost there. 1, hold the legs in. Remember these arms. Inhale, exhale, curl up. Inhale, as you release down, turn your palms around, extend your legs on the 45. Head comes down. And then when you exhale to come up, bring these in. Inhale and release. Exhale. If you're finding the double leg right now, you're not ready for it, do a single leg. Last one. We're going to hold this one up. Hold here, grab the legs and roll like a ball. So tuck your chin in towards chest and then let the body come up. But when you come up, just tap your toes lightly on the floor. Let the arms pull on your legs. Feel that stretch through the back. Good. 2 more. Last one up. Hold this one down for ease. Just relax. Extend one leg up, the other leg down and out. Grab onto the top leg. Bend and switch. Grab this top leg. Extend the bottom leg. Go for a nice long stretch, keeping that neutral spine. In and switch. That's the big thing. Keeping that low back slight off the floor, because that's a normal lumbar curve. It's internal core that you want to work to help with back pain or back issues. A little quicker. Up. Switch. Switch. If you can go beat, go for it. If not, go slow. Go for full extension on both. Head is down on these ones. We're just moving through the lower body. 8, 7, 6. Big stretches. 4, 3, 2. Listen up. Hold this one up. Freeze, freeze, freeze. Inhale. Hard exhale. Curl up, head nod. And if you're feeling good and you can stay up here, maintain that chin tuck and scissor. Reach a little higher, meaning higher to the ceiling. Here between the knee and the ankle. Switch. Scissor. If you're not liking the scissor, Go back to that bent knee extension we just did. Switch, one more scissor. We're gonna go a little quicker to finish this series. Ready? Scissor quick. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. Keep that chin tuck. Eye gaze with knees. You're almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab both legs up, bend the knees, roll like a ball. There's your stretch. Roll again. Remember to go back towards tailbone. And that's your C curve. All right, don't slam that upper body. One more time down. We'll stay up. Hold. Slide yourself back so you can get a nice long leg and go for your forward fold. Tuck the chin. All right, should feel good. Kind of warmed everything up. Front, back of the body. Let's do a little bit for the side. So we're gonna do some V-sits. We're gonna do some abductors. And then we're gonna combine that with our rolling like a ball so we can do our open leg rocker. Okay, so start with the knees bent. Feet again about hip distance apart. And you can hold on to the legs first round for sure. We're just gonna tip back and do leg extensions. So we're gonna tip back so we maintain that 90-degree angle from the body to the leg. Remember when you're lying down, it would be knee over hip. Exact same thing. Extend your leg. Think of the thighs maybe going lined with each other. And then other side. So right now you're on a bit of an angle. If the back starts to get tired, sit up and do a forward fold. And then jump back in when you're ready. Go nice and slow. Really point that toe though, so you can feel that you're working your quads and your calf. Okay, maintain that core by thinking belt. Right, internally, those muscles, squeeze. Okay, that'll keep you lifted. And then to be tall on the upper body, squeeze your back. Want to try a little faster? Watch. And it's a tap of the toe on the floor. So you don't have time to put a flat foot. That means more of the work is getting into the low back. Okay, so if you need that break, no worries. We're holding on this first time. Good. 4, 3, 2, last one. Take your break, forward fold. Flex your feet. Tuck your chin in. Try to take a deep breath in the nose. Exhale, sigh, sink into the leg. Walk yourself back up, seated position. Round 2, same setup. Bend knees, feet hip distance apart, tip back. We're gonna let go. We're going to kick. We're working through it one again. So if you're not feeling letting go, you can absolutely hold whatever leg is not moving. And think of arm parallel, legs parallel, and you're good. Can we try faster? Okay? Point, point. That's 2. Last 1. Forward fold. Slide. Flex. Tuck your chin. All right, walk it back. Now we need to warm up our abductor movement. So option would be to lie down on your back and legs are up straight and then moving open close if you're not feeling the seated position that we're gonna do, which is you balancing on your sit bones. You're not gonna be on your tailbone, no C curve. It needs to be up on the sit bones the whole time. So if you need that break, you could lie down and drop in open legs. So we would start off the same as before. We would tip back, both legs are gonna come up. They're gonna abduct and kick. Bend, come back in, and come down. Okay, so let's just practice that, taking that center move to sit down. Backing up, abduct, point, bend, in, and down. Give yourself a little break. Yeah, one more time, nice and slow. Tip back, legs up, abduct, point, push your legs in your hands, bend the legs, back in, you come down, little break. Okay, I'm gonna move my hands out like before, so watch. Up, out, kick, in, down, break. Tip back, out, up, bend, in, down, break, yeah? 2 more. Up and out, point, bend, in, down. 1 more. Back, out, Forward fold. Let's stretch it. Good job. Okay. So you see we're kind of going with that. So here's what's going to happen. We're going to roll like a ball 3 times. On the 3rd time, we come up into the V-sit and into the teaser. So we'll take the legs straight out. They're already wide. And then holding on anywhere between the knee and the ankle. If you want, come along. If not, watch the first view. I tap my toe. I'm in my V. Roll 3. Here's my last one. I'm using my hands on my legs. I help myself up. I kick. 4, 3, 2, 1. I go back. Now if I want to try without hands, that means you need to do the hard exhale to help pull the belly button in and up, around the back. Up. 3, 2. If you're not, come along. Now you don't have to do it to the beat. This just happens to be a really awesome beat. So, up and push. 4, 3, 2. One more time. Roll back so you're not slamming into the ground. Well, sit up. 4, 3, 2. Bend and have a seat. Fabulous. Stretch the legs out. Forward fold. Flex the feet. Very nice. All right, let's go on to our sides. Just kind of continue on from what we were just finishing, which is a lot of abductors, so outer thigh hip. If your hip gets tired, I will show you the stretches or the recovery stuff I like to do in between. You can do anything else you'd like because we just finished doing some hip. So just to challenge you, we're going to go right into hip. We're going to do our basic sequence. You know this one. First, we'll start lying down, hip on hand, or roll something up, put it under there, a mat, your pillow, whatever. We're going to try to keep the legs in line with each other this time. Bottom foot flex for your support. Top leg point and then flex. Okay, so we've been building up to this. If you feel like you're falling forward or backwards, then bend this bottom knee. Okay, so then you have that support. And we're going to try. We've been working on straightening this leg. So let's give her a try. And then you always have your hand here as well as an option. Get up. So just a whole bunch of these, 16 to be exact. And we're going right into a toe point to flex. Last one. Hold. Leg goes forward. And then back. Point. So I'm going super slow. And I want you to go as far forward as you can. So far forward that it feels like you have to push the air up and out. In and back. To make the body long. Forward hush. A little more. Now watch, double pump front. 1, 2, back. 1, 2, back. 1, 2, back. One more time. 1, 2, back. Hold, freeze. Next move, small circles. Doesn't have to be on the beat. I'll give you the count though. 4 more in this direction. 4 counts. 3, 2, reverse the direction. 8, we're almost there. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release, hold. All right, top leg comes back, bend, prop yourself up onto forearm, elbow under shoulder, extend the bottom leg if it wasn't already extended, and you're gonna lift, and lift. So try to keep your instep towards the ceiling like something's on it and you don't want it to fall off, and lift it up, down, up, down. Should feel like, again, you have to breathe out as you bring your leg up and it pushes up into diaphragm, and you want to exhale. And just like we did with the top leg, 2 more singles, and we'll do a double pump up, a slow release down. Check it. 1, 2, slow. 1, 2, slow. That double is to the inner thigh. The slow down is to the outer thigh. Almost there. Oh, very nice. All right, one more thing on your side, up on the hand. So we're gonna bend both knees, push ourselves up onto our knees. This same side is where we're gonna go down. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna tip on the side, good squeeze here, stretch here, top leg, or outside leg, excuse me, is gonna lift up. So I need you to just top over and extend that leg. Hand on your hip and lift. So I just got a toe point. Let me turn so you can see. It's a toe point. But it's important for me that you are doing this. Keeping your hips towards the front. And we're going to the beat. Lift, tap, lift, tap. So last exercise on this side. And it's your fastest or steadiest tempo. So lift, should feel, working at the waist. Definitely hip, out thigh, keep the core tight. If not, you're gonna bounce. Good last. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Nice. Okay, stretch. Watch. This leg comes forward, hands down in front. Slide the other leg back. So the one that was just lifting, that's the one you want knee in the front and sit over on that side. You can scoop the leg under pigeon, like yoga. Focus on lifting that body and then over to the side. Okay, and then that's the side we want to roll to. So I kind of thought about it when I was planning it. I know sometimes you're probably thinking, what is she thinking? I swear, I plan things, I really do. So now that's the side you want to lean on. And then we go back to the top. So then we're back down to head, forearm, and up. Okay, focus on outer thigh, inner thigh, waist. Okay, so anytime you need to, you take a break and stretch. So I don't really give you a break in that sequence, okay? So it is down. We're trying to extend leg on this first round. Just work on that straight leg. All right. Your top leg lifts up and comes down. So because we got lots of time, we're going slower. You can go higher, but please watch that the body, or I should say the hip, doesn't externally rotate. So by that I mean we don't want this, right? You don't need that high. Point, flex. So keep that hip up towards the ceiling. Take your time. 16 of those and you're 8 through. Really point and really flex, like exaggerate so you can feel calf work, then calf stretch. One more. Nice. So we go forward and back, super slow. Forward. And then go super slow back. Point, drag, drag, drag. Super slow forward. And back. Now I definitely am putting hand down and putting weight forward. But I'm also feeling it in the core when I go to kick forward. That takes some of the pressure off the hand. Okay, are we ready for our double pump? So it goes a little quicker. 1, 2, drag. 1, 2, drag. 2 more. 1, 2, drag. Last one. 1, 2, drag. Hold small circles. 8. Okay, small, small, small. Other direction. 8. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. That leg bends, foot goes flat. Now you can externally rotate. Pop yourself up onto your forearm. Elbow under shoulder. Extend that bottom leg. Make sure that insteps to the ceiling. Single lifts. Up, down, up, down. Should feel like you have to breathe out. Remember before we were trying to bring our leg in line with the other leg? Same thing here. That can be your target. That can be your goal. Okay, so you're lifting up. Okay, 2 more. Okay, hold. Double pumps. Up, 2, down. Up, 2, down. Up, 2, down. Up, 2, down. One more. Hold. Good job. Shake it out. Bend the knees. Pop yourself up. you were lying on, that's the side we want to go on. And the other leg is going to lift up. So tip over. Extend the leg. Remember, keep the hips square to the front. Again, we're trying not to externally rotate, which happens on our bodies. We're going to lift and tap. This is our last set. We're lifting up, down. Four, three, 2, 1, done. Have a seat. Try to shake it out. Let's stretch our hip. So let's go with a figure 4. And we're sitting up to do this one, unless you want to lie down. Okay. So figure 4. Arms behind. Press into the chest, into the legs. You can also bring legs to you by flexing that bottom foot. Good, slide it out, switch, other leg, lift, and press. All right, release. We're gonna go to belly next. So again, sequence that you're all familiar with, that you know. Same rules. We're gonna work our way from head down to up on forearms to up in a plank position on either knees or toes. So you have lots of options. This is one where if you had an exercise ball, if you wanted, you could put the ball between the calves or your ankles if you wanted. We're gonna lie down, legs squeeze together. Head comes down, you can watch me first. You know this one, it's a ham curl. The first 2 rounds, 2 positions, we're not really gonna change the moves. So as long as you can just turn your head, look at me. But mostly this is the move. And we're just gonna play with the timing, play with our speed. So right now, this is your half time. Now, 8 counts tempo. So up and down, then up. The big thing here is to squeeze the glutes, point your toe, so the heel drives in. You feel the hamstring and glutes and low back work. Okay, if you point your toes, when you extend your legs, you'll feel quads. 4, 3, next one is double time. So listen, 1, then switch, then switch, then switch. You can pretty much call this tempo, I guess, because it's a quicker speed song. But you'll notice that your body wants to rock back and forth or side to side. So you, again, squeeze those glutes and add the core, meaning pull that belt tight. In through the nose, you're breathing, out through the mouth. Last speed play, double pump, watch. Go, 1, 2, 1, 2. And that's your moves. Second round's gonna look the same. We're just gonna change our upper body position. Keep pulling, pull in close more, point your toe harder. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice, legs down. Your stretch will be a child's pose. So curl toes under, hands under shoulders. Push up onto hands and knees, then back. You know it. Because you're really pointing the toes. I suggest staying with the toes curled under, but if you're able to get back further with your feet flat, go for it, because then the next main stretch is for glutes and low back. So I want to make sure those are what you feel a lot, because we're going back to those in a second. Now let's come forward, round 2. Same combination, same move, same speed play, but we're up. So elbows under shoulders, shoulders away from ears. So imagine that your hands, you want to pull them back under you as if you want to do a push-up, but you can't because your arms are stuck where they are, if that makes any sense at all. Squeeze the legs. So again, we're going to go half time, then tempo, and double time. So 1, put it down. So right away, you should feel a difference than when you're lying with the head down. And notice and know that head down is always your option. If you start to feel the low back, getting tired or hurting. Feeling at work is okay. Hurt, not so much. Okay, faster. 1, then down, then the other, and down. Okay, remember, point your toe, pull your heel in. Squeeze glutes, think hamstring curls. Keep that toe pointed. When you lower, you'll feel quads. Ready for the next speed play? Double time it faster. Boom, boom. This is alternate switch. Alternate switch. Notice the body's gonna rock from side to side. Clench those glutes harder. Take breaths in. Blow out hard. In. And out. Last 4 counts. 3. We got one more speed play. 2. Double pump. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. All right. Pull. Pull. Almost there. Child's pose stretch coming. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Release. Round 2. Curl toes under. Hands slide under shoulders. Push up and back to your child's pose. We're gonna add a stretch for our shoulders. If you were propped up, definitely you'll feel like you need it. But for now, remember to get this glute and low back stretch. Come up a little, scoop one arm underneath and pull back. Wiggle the fingers, rotate the hand at the wrist, whatever you need to. Come on up and scoop other side. All right, you got a third round. So this third round is in a plank position or on hands, knees, hands, feet. It's totally up to you. So we're gonna come up onto hands, knees. I'll show it to you first. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, curling toes under. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the butt up into a down dog if you're on knees. And you're going to reach your hands and bend down, come back up, and touch. Now you wanna challenge when you're on hands and knees. Don't bring your knees all the way to the floor. Stay with them slightly hovered off of the ground. We call that bear. Okay, so you can always do that as well. For those that are gonna come with me on the toes, for some of them, we start off in a plank, so hands under shoulders, and then making sure that we're in a nice straight body. Then when we lift up, we're gonna reach. Okay, and then we're gonna do our stretch in between, but this time I do fingertips to the floor, palms up. So we're gonna do 2 sets of 8. Yes, 2 sets of 8. So the first set of 8 I'll do on hands and knees. Then the second set I'll do on toes. You could do all of them on knees. You could do all of them on toes. It's all good. With our stretch and our stretch for our wrists in between. Okay, so I'll start with hands and knees. Curl toes under. Big breath in. All right, everybody lift butt up. Up and reach. Bend. 7. Bend. 6. Every time you come up, tighten your belly. Okay, tighten belly. That means hard exhale. One more. Done. Round 1. Back to your child's pose with the fingertips down, palms up to stretch through the wrists. If you have another stretch that works for the wrists, go for it. And then let's hit this last round. Again, it's 8 total. If you're coming with me in a plank, let's do it. Everybody ready? Here we go. 7. Breathe. 6. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Nice. Down, down. Child's pose. Excellent. Feel that stretch, and let's do the shoulder stretch as well. Definitely need it. Come on up. Scoop your hand under, and then relax. Put the weight into that crisscrossed arm. Take it off of the extended arm. Come up, switch. Set it up, sit back. Feel that stretch through the shoulder. Take a break off that extended arm and hands. Fabulous, come on up. Hands and knees. Turn yourself, have a seat. There we go. Awesome. One more exercise to do before we fully stretch. And that's gonna be a round of a saw. Sorry, my microphone's being weird. It's a round of saw. So, here's what we're looking for. Legs out, wider than shoulders, and you're gonna rotate. So, just a little bit. Okay, so let's work through our saw. So we're gonna turn and squeeze her back, lift your chest up, sit right up on your sit bones, then release and go to the other side. Same thing. You're gonna turn, and then feel a good stretch through your spine. Then rotate back to the center and turn, reach your rear arm back some more. Turn. Reach that rear arm back some more. Good, turn. This time reach one arm up front as you reach the other arm behind. Looking to the side. Good, come up. Same thing, reach forward with the one arm, reach back with the other. This time when you reach for your foot and lift the rear arm in the back, like someone's passing you something, a note in class. Like a love note, not like a cheating note, because that's not cool. All right, up and over and reach. Okay, same thing, let's lift up. This time when you lift up, inhale, fill with air. And then exhale, take the back of your hand to the side of your foot. Still reaching with the rear arm in the back. Inhale, let your arms float. Remember the warm up? And then exhale, side, back of the hand, side of your foot. Rear arm lift. Again, a little quicker. In and out. Sink into it. Feel the difference? When you sink into it and exhale, sigh, compared to when we do the actual saw, which is an exhale hard pulse. In, up, last one. And out. So here it goes. So go inhale. 3 pulse, hard exhale. Again, 3, 2, 1. Combination of reaching down and forward. 1 up. 3, 2, 1 up. 2 more times. 3, 2, 1 and up. That's 1. 3, 2, 1 up, center hold. Exhale, side. Forward fold, legs together. Reach. All right, walk the hands up. Have a seat. Very nice. All right, let's stretch it out. Cross the legs. Let's go arms first. Today I usually go back the other, but today for some, let's go backwards. Arms. Wiggle fingers. Rotate wrists. And switch. Give it a little swing when you do it. So going for the shoulder. Go wiggle fingers. Paint your picture. So you got your paintbrush. Now we take this arm up. Go for tricep stretch. So push. If you can get around to pull. And then add a side bend. Think of it as the ribs going out. Stay on your sit bones. Come up center. Swing and switch. So just give it a swing. Go for that tricep stretch first. And then add the side bend, but stay on the sit bones. Both of them, don't rock to one. And then that'll isolate, put that stretch where we want it. Okay, good. Come back to the center, give it a little swing. Shake it out at the bottom. Take the arms out in front, palms. Then just take these out to the side, palms side. Thumbs are back. Rotate the arms, bring them down behind, fingers clasped together. So take your fingers, clasp them together. Bounce the hands to the floor. Relax. Arms back, crisscross, turn. And then around. So here's where you get to round back. Circle in, up. Same thing. One more time through. Yeah? I tell you, I plan these things. Alright. Palms. Side. Down and back. front rail. In, and release. Super. All right, almost there. Let's work our way down now. We did side bends for our ribs. Let's get a little lower, hand to the side. Arm up and over, just like our warm up. Over to the side. Okay, if you feel good with that, both hands over. As long as you can stay in your sit bones and you feel the stretch. If you need to, hand on the floor though, it's all good. One more time each way. Good. Center hold. Release the arms down the side. Roll the shoulders up and back. Okay. Hip flexor stretch. Uncross and tip to one side. Grab your top leg. Pull it behind the bottom leg. Press your hip forward. Squeeze your glutes. Push your leg into your hand and your hand pull on your leg. Perfect. Release. Pull it back. So another thing, just a reminder, right? When we say release in Pilates, it doesn't mean fall out of form and just collapse, right? As you can tell, it just means the expansion of the rib cage just gets to normal as opposed to really expanded. Right? So you've still got good posture, shoulders are still away from your ears. You're doing fabulous, right? Right now we want to feel that stretch hip flexor. So really squeeze glutes. Make sure that leg is behind the front leg. Head down toward the feet. Legs will press down on their own, but now you're adding a back stretch. Just feel that stretch through the back, from the low back all the way up to the neck. So tuck that chin. Excellent. Walk yourself back up. Position, one vertebrae at a time. Shake it out. And cross leg. Just going to take one foot, similar to a yoga. Inhale, walk yourself sitting up, exhale, sigh once you're there. Again, in and up, exhale down. Inhale to walk yourself back upright.